Morning, people. It is a Saturday, and I decided, you know what, let's do a vlog because I have not done a video in ages. So, yeah, I thought, why not? It is currently Saturday, so that means it is a gym day, which means it is leg day. I am not 100% sure now if I'm going to rearrange everything back together again. So before COVID happened, I was actually doing it all in the week. So I was working out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the rest of the days were off. So I don't know now, because I've got a new job to actually switch it back around again and have it like that instead of doing it what I'm doing now, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Saturday. So I'm not 100% sure yet. I probably will do it like that, but just because I know Saturdays are going to be busy anyway at the gym, and you know, like, the gyms on the Saturday open at 8:30 as well. So, well, my gym does anyway. So it's not like I could go, say, if I'm in at 10 or something, it's not like I go before, so I might just switch it back to Thursday again, but we will see when I get my full rota. I know I'm in on Monday. I'm on a 10:3, which is kind of short. I was kind of hoping for a longer one, but anyway, because I'm kind of new and stuff, it's probably why it's quite short. Well, not short, it's like a 6-hour shift, but you know, whatever's. So literally this week, all it's been is like studying, well, not studying, but kind of training. So we were training for 4 days, like solid. The store was closed, making sandwiches, all sorts. Basically, you have to learn everything in 4 days, and then there's online training to do, and then the last thing I need to do VI online is the food safety course. I've done level 1, I just need to do level 2, but yeah, it's just been like proper, like full on and stuff. It is Father's Day tomorrow, so for Father's Day I actually got my dad a chili plant, so I actually picked this up on Friday, so I've only got one more day to actually look after it, because like don't want the responsibility of having a real plant yet. That's why I got them like fake flowers, but yeah, so I'm just gonna go water this before I go. But yeah, it's a mixed chili plant. So I've got my schedule for the upcoming 2 weeks. Basically, most of the time in the morning. There's only 2 where it's like midday, 12 to 6. But I've decided to anyway swap everything around. So instead of having a 2-day gap in between back day and leg day, it's going to be one gap. So instead of doing leg day on a Saturday, I'll just do it on a Friday instead. Quite a few books on the go. One of them is an audiobook. I'll get into that in a minute. So the first one is 3 Things About Elsie by Jonah Cannon. I am actually surprised I like this. I don't think it would be my cup of tea, to be honest, but I actually don't mind it. It's not a bad one. I'm just about halfway point, but yeah, it's not a bad one. And then this one, which you already know already, The Complete Tales of Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. And the audiobook I am listening to is The Fear Bubble by Middleton. I always read it or listen to it when I'm in a situation like that kind of help that arises my anxiety, and currently because a new job and everything, so I've been listening to that when I've been out and about. So yeah, now gonna just head off just to pick up some jewelry stud things. Yeah, what I'm gonna obviously do is, I don't know if they're used or not, but I will obviously clean them before I use them. Not just because of COVID, it's because they could have been in someone else's kind of body and stuff. But I got them specifically for my cartilage and for my conjugate thing as well. But the flat back ones. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the flat back ones. I do prefer like the one that has the ball ends, but typically the flat backs are used for conch piercings, and plus they don't there's no, you've only got to worry about one ball like coming off, if that makes any sense, if it's not like tying off or anything. But yeah, there's like, I think it's like a pack of 17, and there's all different I think it's different gems, different colours, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so I'm gonna go pick that up in a minute. It's only a 10-minute walk, so yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention, so I don't know if you know that I have I have two Instagrams. I have a personal one and I have a music one. The music one, I have uploaded a video from that one onto this one, and it does say the profile name, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's a 21 Pilots video that I uploaded. It's got my Instagram handle there, but basically I started a new series called Conspiracy. So this conspiracy theories in music. The first one I did was Andrew WK. If you've not heard of him, he's a rock singer who does it's kind of like dance rock. For the most part, apart from like one one album, but I'm still going through discography. But anyway, I did a review of I Got Wet. This is a while back. I Get Wet. This is a while back, and he liked the post and he started following me. So I do this because the conspiracy around Andrew is the weirdest conspiracy I've ever come across in my whole entire life. But anyway. so I upload this video, and about a few days later I wake up and there's loads of likes. I'm like, okay, that's weird, because obviously it's been out for a while. But then I realised, oh, I bet he posted it on his on his stories, and he had, and and after that posted other kind of like basically, if you don't follow him on Instagram, his stories are so weird, but he always plays into this like conspiracy about him and stuff. But but yeah, that video kind of blew over. But yeah, you got a lot of time wasters, like they're just the peak of existence. Well, that was the biggest waste of my goddamn fucking time. I swear to God, people are starting to piss me off. The first one, I made the conscious decision, when someone says, "I'll give you your address when you leave the house," don't do this. Don't go pick up. Now this one, if they say, "Message me when you're at the door," or "Message you when you leave the house," don't bother, because they're all fucking time wasters. So I'm just about to watch The Mighty Boosh. This is season 1. I always prefer season 1. Season 1's my favourite, and season 3 is like the weakest one, which I think they ended it on a good part. If they carried on with it, it might have carried on going downhill. I don't know, it's just like the weakest out of the 3 seasons. But yeah. I don't understand people. I really don't. Like, say you message someone telling them you're on your way, you would keep an eye on your phone, wouldn't you? Like, to say, especially when you say, "Oh, message me when you're outside." Like, you just keep an eye on your phone. Like, you'll keep refreshing it. You know what I mean? Like, and it is common sense. And for the love of God, why do people not have doorbells? Because I did knock on the door, but like, I don't understand. Like, you were expecting me at 2 o'clock. I don't understand, and I don't understand. Like, I don't understand people, and plus, in that anyway, they said they were going to leave it outside. I don't know. People. This is why I don't interact with people that don't make no sense half the time. Everyone else used to have waffles as a kid for dinner. But yeah, I've recently been, well, not all the time. Sometimes I'll interchange either getting chips or waffles, and this time I actually bought a box of waffles. It's currently 5:30. I don't really usually have any caffeine after this time unless I'm staying up to watch like boxing or MMA, but I just felt that I want a caffeine boost because I don't necessarily want a late night, but I don't want to be kind of being exhausted at 9 o'clock in bed at 9. But yeah, because I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Well, apart from I might go apart from Father's Day. I'm not going to be doing anything where I need to kind of get up early, if that makes any sense. But yeah, but I just wanted to mention as well, this coffee is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. It's the Nescafe Gold Blend. It's so nice. It's not so strong either. Like, I'm not a massive fan of like really strong coffee, unless unless it's something like an express. Does it call it an espresso shot? You know, the coffee shots that have tons of caffeine in them. I don't mind them, but I'm not usually a massive like strong coffee. A massive fan of like strong coffee. This is sweet on its own. Yes, I've put sugar in there, but I've had this without sugar, and it's still quite. It's not like sweet. It just taste. Just try it, okay? I'm not very good at describing things, but you should just try it. If you like coffee, just try it. Sunshine may have gone away, but I still fancy a coned ice cream. I'm watching season 2 and this scene is just fucking hilarious. This vlog is literally coming to an end, to a standstill. I'm not really said much, just because I've been busy watching the Mighty Boosh and also talking to someone on Tinder, so I've not really thought of things to say or doing other stuff, if that makes any sense. Talking about Tinder, okay, I want to say something. Like, if any other person does this, so I find a lot of the time I'm always initiating the conversation, not all the time. Sometimes I will say something first, sometimes I don't. But the last time I was on there, it was always me, like every few days or a week or whatever, starting the conversation. Now I've decided, like, if I start the conversation first, I'm not going to start it again. That person has to start it because I just don't want to waste my time. Or say if that person started the conversation, then I'll start the conversation again, whenever. But like, because otherwise it just seems like one-sided, and that I'm making more effort and I care more about the conversation. If that makes any sense. Like, it's just, do you know what I mean? Like, because then it just cuts down. Like, people are just whatever, just on there for the sake of being on there. Like, people aren't cut out the people that aren't that like looking for anything that serious, if that makes any sense. So that is my kind of formula sort of thing. But yeah, this scene though, when he was putting his hand blowing the little rubber can of, I don't know what you call them, it's not a boat, but you know what I mean. When I first came here, I'm trying to blow up a mattress, and because I didn't have a pump. This scene was literally in my head while I was doing it, and that's when I realised this isn't going to work. I need to buy a hairdryer. I'm going to end this vlog on probably the most saddest looking thing ever. I decided to light some freaking candles where I soak